This is the Hearthstone.fi Monday Night Community Tournament number 37, powered by Fractio, a Finnish web services company. Go check them out if you have some spare time, and consider giving us a follow if you like our stuff. We're here every week, every Monday. We stream the semifinals and the final, and of course we provide you lovely players with Hearthstone World Championship points plus 50 euros in prize money. We have German player from Team PSG Beyond going versus Romanian player called HiddenRage with an ultra aggressive lineup. Who's gonna win? Can you tell it?
Well, I think if PSG's Paladin can get good, decent starts, it can easily at least kill two of the decks of HiddenRage. So I think I kind of like this Beyond's lineup a little bit more, but HiddenRage has decks that if he gets really good draws, like in semifinals, he can easily take out any of these. So it's with good draws, you can do almost anything against HiddenRage lineup, but I think the mage is it's a little bit iffy. Like if you don't get good draw with it, it's quite bad deck.
I have to agree with you there. When you consider the lineup, the ultra aggressive decks are so fast versus those heavy control decks that they just get the momentum in their favor during the first 7 turns. I think HiddenRage has a very good potential to go up against Beyond. I think I have the spectator mode. Yep, I have a spectator mode bug. I'm just gonna exit and redo the board. Do you have the game?
No, I have been getting the same bug quite a lot today, so...
I'm sure we won't miss anything important, like the starting hands. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are some cards. All the 1-drops for HiddenRage right now. So, the things you were saying about Mech Mage, guess what?
Yeah, well, when you can drop 3 1-drops in the board and still have something to play in turn 3, what should secure you at least... Oh, whoa. These hand sides,
yeah.
both sides. I actually think you would want to... Oh well, no. The Glaive Suka would be so nifty on this, but you fear that there's something like Spider Tank in turn 3 and then you are behind a lot.
There's an argument to go for the Clockwork Gnome into Mad Scientist, but you know it's going to be an explosive trap. You've seen the lineup. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, explosive or a freezing, because it's the hybrid hunter. Beyond brought the hybrid, so it could be either. If you go for that attack with a 3/2 into the Haunted Creeper, okay, so it's an explosive. Yeah, you'll see the 1-mana creature get bounced back to your hand. But now when you attack the face with the 2/1, it's gonna kill all of your dudes on the board. So considering that, he should have actually not played the Anotron so freely, because now he's forced to trade the Clockwork Gnome into the Spectral Spiders, or not do anything at all. And if it had been a freezing trap, the Clockwork Gnome attacking into the 1/2, yeah, I think it could have also achieved the same thing. The only difference would have been that the Clockwork Gnome would have died straight up into the 1/2, and the Cogmaster by himself would still have been forced to go into the explosive trap. So yeah, no real difference. Oh wow, even using that attack for all of your dudes on the board.
Yeah, sadly reversing switch doesn't give you 3 health for that small guy, so you just have to do it, because more you delay, the more Hunter gets on the board, and you just have to reset the board and just drop something big.
Are you sure that the Cogmaster could not have been saved by the reversing switch?
I'm quite sure it actually gives 2 health.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it only... Oh no, actually.
It was a 3-1, so it would have been
Yeah.
switched to 1-3, and then it would have become a 3-3. So the reversing switch was an option.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. It would be.
But the mechanical idea, of course, provides much more when it comes to board presence.
Yeah. But yeah, now just putting everything on, just trying to push the mage as low as you can, because you know that the mage is not playing any kind of field, so...
Freezing those minions and then using the frostball to the face. Let me see. That's 7, 11. Not quite lethal. 1 off lethal next turn. Even with the Archmage. Ah, but with the reversing switch. Reversing switch on the spider tank or onto that mechanical idiot is lethal. So that more aggressive play only relies on the fact that the opposing hunter will not clear your board, will not be able to deal 13 damage in 1 turn with 6 mana.
Well, that 13 damage with 6 mana, no, not gonna happen. Clear, most likely there will be...
Unleash plus skill command does something.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's better than going silence and quick shot on silence, and yeah, this achieves more. And still, I think you have to trade it. No, well, you can use reverse switch for Arcane Golem, and then you are quite okay. Whoa, this is actually aggressive that you don't trade.
Okay, so Fireball, guess what? That's lethal.
Well, maybe he didn't know that feel that it's something warm in public, so we can go for it. But that was risky play.
That was very, very risky. Just a single Fireball. You know there were 2 spare parts in HiddenRage's hand. So I guess he was relying on the fact that the single card remaining in the hand was not a Fireball, and it wasn't. That was just a nice top deck on HiddenRage's part.
Yeah.
But still, do you think if he went for the trade into the 4-3 with the dogs, could he have won? I think what Beyond did was right. It was the winning play. You were about to win the next turn. The only thing you died to is the Fireball.
And actually, if you trade in, it drops like usually 2-2 or 3-2-2-3. So it still would be quite close to lethal for a mage side, and that wouldn't actually help you to win if you trade in. So I think just going in and just taking your chances. Because there was basically 2 parts what kill him.
The animations are almost not keeping up, but the players are getting their 10-1 plays so fast. This Glaizuka will be used to control the web spinner. Make sure that your leper gnome does as much damage as possible. The Haunted Creeper will contest nicely. Oh, a Thunder Rhino. Guess what? Your Savannah Hymen now has charge.
That's scary.
That's very scary if it stays alive. If this spider is not handled, we're probably going to see a Coin Houndmaster. Do you think?
But it depends on the top deck. Well, it doesn't, but there's a bow. It's... Yeah. I think it's quite good. Like, but it is good enough too, because you know the hunter, that it is like face hunter. So you want to stop it as like well as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The play from Beyond, silencing that spider and moving it with their own weapon, had very good foresight in his mind, because of the fact that he was afraid of that Houndmaster, and the other 3 or 4 mana cards in your typical mid-range hunter or hybrid hunter deck are very strong against a board like that.
Yeah.
It's explosive? Yep, so you're free to go face. Always fun. And that's freezing. Yep, freezing. Houndmaster, your own owl. He will survive the explosive trap.
Yeah. And this is huge, because now we have 2 4-1s in the table, and next turn we can drop.
Unleash. Forget it.
Okay, yeah.
No more. You get one of those on hounds, it's gonna get bounced by the freezing. And you still get the hero power or the quick shot. I don't think there's a reason to use the quick shot though yet.
No. Hero power it's good. But basically, you can put Leopard Gnome back in your hand. It's actually better.
Yeah, I thought that putting on the Leopard Gnome back into your hand would have been better.
Oh,
you get the death rattle back.
No, because you don't have any beast on your hand.
Oh yeah, kill command activated. Yeah. Definitely. And not even trading with the Houndmaster. Wow.
Well, you know that you have lethal in your hand.
In 2 turns.
Yeah, so
You if you push it in now, you can just go for a lethal and hope you don't die back. And it's so small percentile, but what actually kills you.
7 this turn. Yep, you're making sure that there's 6 on the board. 6, 12. He needs 12 from the hand for 6 mana. Once again, not doable. Hero power here and use Hound Kill command next turn. You're guaranteed to win. Just making sure. If you kill the Thunder Rhino with a quick shot, then you don't have lethal next turn.
Yeah.
Use the hero power of the quick shot, man. Oh. Why would he do that? Is he afraid of some sort of way for the hunter to gain health?
No, because... No, I don't know actually.
Even Amisha is just a 4/4 taunt. And you can get past the taunt with the kill command.
Yeah.
Nobody runs any kill bots in this.
No. I have seen one Urgent Farseer in Hunter deck, but that was like mid-range Hunter and it wasn't that good.
Well, beyond making sure that the series is tight and even, it is now 1-1. Both players getting very fast matches out from the way. First that neck range win from HiddenRage, and then this more aggressive Beyond face Hunter. Beyond only has his slow control paladin and his slow control warrior versus HiddenRage's hybrid hunter and HiddenRage's zoo demon warlock. Those matchups, the zoo demon warlock versus paladin is very dependent on equality. Equality and consecration, I think, are the key cards there. Then the control warrior matchup is weak. I think the control warrior matchup is really weak against everything on that lineup. The hunter, the zoo warlock, they're both good against the control. Unless you see double shield blocks, armor smiths, and those sludge belchers early on.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. I didn't see any shield maidens.
No, I didn't see any shield maidens either.
Yeah.
Could be at the bottom of the deck though, so you know.
Yeah.
We see quite a lot of cards drawn, so I think you would see one.
Yep, it wasn't actually a zoo.
Yeah.
It was Handlock.
Yeah.
This, like I said, guys, I might be a little bit tired.
Yeah, I was also thinking, like, wasn't the Handlock? No, maybe you haven't written up something.
Yeah, dude, don't be embarrassed to correct me because of the fact that I seriously need some correction at this stage.
Yeah, but no worries. Now this matchup actually gets, I think, more favor. Well, I don't know. Maybe a little bit more favor in Pally if he can find those equalities, because you can drop Handlock decently fast down and then he has to just taunt up, and then you have small guys who can easily trade on those big guys when you have equality.
Double Molten Giant on the board, or on the hand for HiddenRage though.
Yeah.
Those are the key cards.
But still no taunt, so...
That's true, no taunts. We're gonna see Twilight Drake on 4. I don't think there's a reason to go for the Ancient Watcher silence play, although I think HiddenRage really liked Ancient Watcher R&B call.
Yeah, but you want to drop the Ancient Watcher earlier. Like, you want to be able to attack it. Like, now you have to drop that, because if you just drop the Ancient Watcher and silence it, there's a chance that the opponent can actually answer for it.
And once again, HiddenRage doing those plays very fast. He could have also gone for the life tap Ancient Watcher play. He just decided like, nope, I've decided my mind up already. It's not really about the current turn when it comes to the usage of time. Especially in a tournament environment, you should use all the time available to you to make your turn.
Yeah.
Think about the future turns. Think about what your opponent can be drawn into. Think about what's going on in their mind right now. Why are they playing the way they are? Using time is not a bad thing. Don't let the guys on Twitch chat tell you like that's all BM. It's not. Use it to think, or use it to cast matches like we are.
Yeah.
It's also just fine.
So now this gets a little bit more hairy. There was first Sun Fury Protector, now Sludge Belcher, and no silence in the hand. That Master and Quartermaster will be decent, so, but it requires that you will basically now attack with your weapon, then play Master, and hope he doesn't have anything too fancy. And you have to trade that Ancient Watcher because you don't want to push Warlock too much down.
Yeah, it's bad when you... Well, you don't have to, it seems. You can hold on to your Master. You haven't seen any Hellfires, you haven't seen any Shadow Flames yet. So I guess he's afraid of an AoE. But the 1/1s wouldn't be really a threat, really. If he were to play the Master for Battle last turn, do you think, even if HiddenRage had an AoE, would he use it?
He has to use it, because there's so huge chance that it's lethal next turn if he can go for it.
True.
But with this more effective play, you got the taunt out, you can trade it off, you still get the 4 guys, still can push him 1 damage down if you want to, and actually I think you should attack in that position because you put in 16, then he can tap for 14, and he still can play Molten Giant and hold it up, so...
And now Beyond is really, really happy.
And also it's only 15 damage, so...
Is it really? 15? It's 3,
yeah.
6, 12. Oh yeah, it's 15.
Yeah, but next turn you can use Consecration if there is no heal, unless we can see there is no heal.
Yeah, true. And there's no chance of a Jiraxis yet, so...
Yeah.
Definitely the correct choice here, pushing for that face damage.
Yeah. So you could have him on 1. 1 and 2 it's not too big difference because
then
still
they can't tap.
Yeah, they can tap, so it's basically... Maybe... I don't know.
No way for HiddenRage to come back from this. He does not have enough damage. Even with the juggle, the boombots dealing both 4 to the face, that would be 15. 10 from the hand. Ragnarok still is only 8. Yep.
Well, you can go taunt. Like now and then you can play a Sludge Belcher and trade 1 off. So you can get decent amount of taunt. Oh no, actually you can play a Sun Fury Protector between Boom and Ancient Watcher. So you basically have enough wall.
Yes, but that's not going to save him against the Consecration.
No. But in his mind, I think, okay, I still should have a turn. Except if he has Consecration.
Yep. And as we can see,
yeah,
that makes the series now 2-1 in favor of the German player with a esports team behind him. The second finished player still gets to go home with 5 HWC points. So it's not all bad for the second place finisher either. Third and fourth place finishers both get 1 point, and as we all know, you only need 2 points to go into the BlizzCon final chance tournament, where you can get your chance to get your spot in BlizzCon as a player. So all of these points are quite important for any higher level player trying to make it through their finals. This time we see HiddenRage's hand with an AoE card deciding to throw it out due to the fact that it's too slow.
Yeah, and against Warrior you want to have... Well, Ancient Watcher is really nice if you can get that all. Because you can go turn 1 Ancient Watcher, 2 turn all. And then it's really hard to answer from Warrior if he doesn't have Taskmaster Execute or Whirlwind Execute. But even at that point, the Ancient Watcher has pushed quite a lot of damage.
Since he doesn't have that all though, he just decides to not play the Watcher and go ahead and tap for cards. Hoping to draw into those Mountain Giants at this stage of the game.
Well, basically you just want to next turn coin out to Drake and you will be fine.
Beyond starting hand is also very slow indeed, so there's no rush, no pressure against HiddenRage to not just keep tapping and try and optimize the situation easier. Turn 4, still just a hero power pass, 3 times hero power from Beyond with nothing else. He's forced to play out the Sludge Belcher. There's nothing else in the hand that really is worth it.
Well, Sludge Belcher isn't bad. Basically, you have to use something else. Oh, that's nice. It's gonna get better now, but there is still Brawl, so you are not too sad to see that, because you have 25% chance to... Well, 50-50 chance that you will be really happy, because either Ancient Watcher or Acidic Slime will survive. Any optional play will be Big Game Hunter and Hero Power Slam. Yeah, actually it's better, because you top left to Shield Slam.
Shield Slam is much better, yeah. You don't even need to use the hero power before Shield Slamming, so just ever so slightly small amount of B in there.
Yeah, but it looks better when you get bigger numbers. So.
Yeah, definitely. Agreed on that one. Coining up Dr. Boom.
Strong.
Dr. Boom strong.
Yeah, it's too strong. When you can go like turn 6 Dr. Boom.
Oh, nice.
It's
Execute.
really good.
With the Execute, you can sacrifice the 1-2 to get rid of the Boom and drop your Belcher, go for this 4-2.
Or you can drop your Talmazar and get a lot of value out of it. Emperor now and go face.
Oh yeah, Emperor now would be huge. You would get...
Great one, yeah. Great one bought then Emperor, because then the chance that Emperor will die is really low from the board.
But the chance that that Big Game Hunter dies is very high, given that the Boombots steal quite commonly.
Yeah, but you can sacrifice that PGH. He made his job, so...
Yeah, true. Silence the Thorson or do something else?
You have to silence it now when it didn't hit, so you can't use your Shadow Flame to actually clear it out. I think it's decent play. But you can now just trade the low chip and drop Nefarian.
Do you even trade the Lothar? Why would you trade the Lothar? Is it just because of Shadow Flame or?
Yeah, and I think it's just better to stabilize the board. You have the biggest guy in the table, he needs to answer for it. By the way, is it always from Nefarian the 2 same spells?
Nope, it's not.
I was quite sure about that, but I did have to check it out because it's not 2 times in a row.
Yep, this is very unlikely. There are many heroic spells.
Yeah, I just remember that I have seen few times, like when I have played it some different cards, but I couldn't be sure. So now it's a brawl time, most likely. You can still drop Belcher after that. You can go Hellfire, but yeah.
Hellfire does the same thing without the RNG elements.
That's
the
true.
4-2 surviving, so.
And yeah, there's not too much. Like, you used. Did you? No, you didn't use any silences. Yeah, true. You just don't have any activators for execute, so now you have to hold for the second Hellfire just to activate your execute if there is some big bells. Also, you can use Dead Spite, but it's not that reliable.
Going for the 4-2 instead of the 3-5. This looks to me that he's not gonna attack with the 3-5 at all.
No. I don't think you have to, because anyway the Warlock player have to either silence the 3-5 Belcher, what is decent play.
Yeah, as you can see, the silence just coming up for HiddenRage.
Yeah. But you can kind of deal with that Belcher without the silence, and the silence can take care of like other threats like Sylvanas or stuff like that. Of course you deny some armor out of this. And well, you are a little bit in a hurry because you have been throwing so much more cards than Warrior have, so the fatigue is something you want to like think about. Because it's 12 cards, it seems that it's a lot of cards, but it comes really fast.
If the Sylvanas is played before attacking with the weapon, it's gonna mean that the weapon will still be left unused. Because of the fact that the 4-5 could have been able to trade into the 5-5, and then Sylvanas MC would have been easily played around.
Yeah. So he's trading.
The Swamp Booze does what it does. Is he... What's he trying to accomplish by attacking into that? Okay. So he wants it to be other than the 4-5 all.
Yeah.
Anything other than the 4-5 is fine. And there we go, you lose the 4-5. 1 in 4 chance.
Now we most likely see just shield block, armor up, then...
There's the Shield Maiden, I just told you.
Oh, yeah.
It's at the bottom of the deck. Taskmaster takes out the 3-1.
Yeah. And they can trade out the 3-1 and just get a lot of armor, and this actually looks really bad for... Of course, the Warlock still has that Shadow Flame, Molten Giant play or Hellfire Coil for this one, but it starts to... Like, you are running out of, like, really good threats.
I believe we're gonna see an aggressive Alex next turn.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That or Shield Maiden and just armor up. But I think it's better to just put big threats over there and see if he can answer it. Because next turn you can also drop Shield Maiden and he has to have second answer for that.
And we also already saw 1 BGH from HiddenRage, so...
Yeah.
Might not be a second one. If he taps, he goes down to 5 damage range, and we see a Hellfire with 3. Which would mean a Fiery War Axe is lethal.
So... go for Molten Taunt.
That would be safe. Ragnaros is a 50-50
But
chance.
but you don't want to drop both of the Moltens in Warrior matchup because you know about the brawls. So maybe one and then Shadow, like the taunt up for 4-1.
Shields up.
Could be. There's the Fire War Axe, like I said.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now you just have to win the brawl.
That's easy. All you need to do is 1 in 5, 20% chance.
Well, Alex Rosa can
There we go.
fly, so he can cheat on the brawl.
Oh, that day when flying comes to Hearthstone.
Yeah.
You just wait for it.
That would break the mechanics so bad.
It would break it so bad. You're absolutely correct. But it is one of those more common and more used mechanics in other card games, so I do expect to see it. Beyond goes for the 20% lethal.
Yeah, if the giant doesn't survive, this is annoying.
I guess the execute is just gonna get used.
Yeah, you can face tank it and then just execute it, but it's still a little bit annoying.
definitely not what you wanted to see.
Because if anything else would survive, you could just go for Hellfire and just clear the board. Then you have the execute for Ragnaros.
The interesting thing here is that none of these cards really combo well off of each other, except Thaurissan, Defender of Argus are playable at the same turn, and Antique Healbot, Defender of Argus.
But you could go for Emperor, like tap Emperor, but you have 4 cards in your deck, so you really don't want to do that.
Definitely. The resource battle has gone in favor of Beyond heavily.
Yeah. And he has to answer for that. Yeah, and he has to answer for it like Hellfire and Weapon.
If he drew into a second Shield Slam, then Shield Maiden would also be perfect for it.
Yeah.
Hellfire.
So 2 Hellfires was actually really nice.
It was very, very good. You also saw the double Molten Jet already, so you don't really care about that one.
Yeah. So there's still 1 Mountain Giant, right? And 1 Drake.
Yep, 1 Mountain, 1 Drake. I believe 1 Dark Bomb.
And then we'll want
Jaraxxus.
to heal. Oh, Jaraxxus, yeah. So there's 2 like big threats you have to deal. And then you can draw like billion cards with your Harrison chose.
Yep, the Jaraxxus is actually going to be, at this fatigue stage of the match, it's going to be... Will it do it? Oh, Shield Slam. Yep, you have lethal for the Ragnaros, or with the Rage.
You can kill.
Shield Slam in a Rage and drop Harrison.
Yeah, you have to play it. You want to save it, but you want to get something on the board.
Yep. When you drop Harrison, Jaraxxus becomes okay to play. But if he doesn't have Jaraxxus, okay, 1 and 2, Healbot. Now you can double Healbot though. And suddenly, can you win it? Oh, Mountain Giant. If you go for the Mountain Giant, then all the warrior needs is 5 damage, and that's, yep, Grom is 1 part of it. You leave the Warlock at 1 hit point. Now the Jaraxxus will do wonders.
Yeah.
I even think that holding on to the Grom is not wrong. But if you don't get Jaraxxus, then the Mountain Giant will get value from the 5/4, and your Grom will still be off lethal. So playing it now and going for the face. Yep. Okay, Hellfire, you can't play that, you can't tap. Shadow Flame will kill both. Yep, when you attack the Grom with the 8/8, and then you Shadow Flame it.
No, you can just dark bomb it. It's still enough. Basically, Harrison can trade in, but it's still quite sucky.
Dead Spite. Do you face tank that?
No, Harrison for... Oh no, actually.
Because you can go face with Harrison and face tank the 8/4. Yeah, I like it. Okay, now consider you're not going anywhere near fatigue yet. There's 6 on the board, 6 from... 9 from Hellfire, no Jaraxxus.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you either use double... Okay, well, now you can ignore the Harrison and go for face.
Yeah.
Sludge Belcher is perfectly contested by the weapon. Then you can trade the 1/2 away.
I actually think that like going for face with Harrison Jones was a little bit bad. You could trade one of those antique heal bots off, and I think you can get better value out of it.
One of those antique heal bots will now trade into Harrison, because if he doesn't trade, then he's going to run out of damage. Oh, wait. One of those heal bots will be able to attack. So that'll be 6 damage. It'll be 2 off. Hero power, 2
Shield main.
Nope, this is over. Nope, GG. Yep, no way there's coming. HiddenRage is coming back from there. So the slower control decks actually win. Hype boys, thanks to the control meta coming back to the ladder, or at least to the tournament plays.
Yeah, it's a tournament. Yeah. Just playing safe, like you have 2 cards in your hand. I think at least one of them is Shadow Flame, another one is most likely something you can't use.
Yep.
Well played.
And HiddenRage realizes the situation, is a gentleman about it. Presses the concede button. Congratulations to PSG's German player Beyond. Awesome job, man. We will contact you right after this tournament for your details. I want to thank you for watching this tournament. This has been the Hearthstone.fi Monday Night Community Tournament number 37, enabled by Fractio. My name is Markus Olodyn Koskivirta, and I'm joined today by
Ville Tuomisto.
And we'll join you next week. Thank you for watching.